So has it been already 6 years since the Nike VaporMax actually came out? It's kind of depressing because it makes me feel that much older. So 6 years later, we have the Nike Air VaporMax 2023 Flyknit that you could see right here. And I've done a lot of videos on the VaporMax in the past, so I wanted to give you guys kind of an updated video and show you guys the new updated version. And I know the average sneaker guy that's tried on this shoe is going to be like, dude, what is going to be changing about this shoe that's going to make it better or different than the very first experience of the VaporMax? The overall weird segmented bubbly shape as you're walking, heel toe transition being so awkward, that's not really changed. That clickety-clack feeling when you're walking around in certain places like Target or even just down the sidewalk, it feels like you're walking in cleats because it has a different sensation and definitely an audible one when you're walking on certain surfaces. That's not changed. What about the foundation of the shoe, the Flyknit upper? It's changed a little bit and it's gotten a little bit better in my opinion, at least in the latest and greatest version. What about that narrowness and the uneasy feeling as you're walking around from the original ones back in 2017? Well, that really hasn't changed much either because it does feel exactly the same as the previous ones. And in fact, these ones are actually heavier than the original Flyknit ones if I'm holding them side by side. And what about the Air Scorpions? Did that replace the VaporMax? Because it's like the bigger, crazier version of the VaporMax. Well, it didn't replace a line. This was a lifestyle model, and then this is, I guess, technically a running shoe, but it still really is just an overall lifestyle model. So why would we subject ourselves to a brand new pair of the VaporMax 2023s in 2023 for $210? Not too many people are going to go, yeah, that's the move I want to make. And I know it feels like I'm hitting on the shoe quite a bit, but to be honest, there's a cult following on the VaporMaxes in general. And so if you know the VaporMax, if you've worn the VaporMax, if you find comfort in the VaporMax, then this shoe is going to be very interesting to you as I'm going to kind of give you the overview of the shoe. If you've never liked the VaporMax from the beginning and then through the different iterations and then even like the Scorpions and stuff, this is not going to be a shoe that you're going to be interested in. There's other stuff out there with comfort in mind, like the Invincible runs. And in general, there's definitely other pairs of sneakers out there that will make you feel comfortable and make you feel special. This might not be the one for you. Unless, of course, you got the off-white ones, and then, of course, you love the VaporMax. It's your favorite, most comfortable shoe. I don't know why that always has been the case, though. Those ones are cool, or like the Presto off-whites are cool, but not the regular Prestos. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in some words of what Nike says about this new product. The Nike Air VaporMax 2023 Flyknit, $210. Have you ever walked on air? Step into the Air VaporMax 2023 to see how it's done. The innovative tech is revealed through the perforated sockliner. Pull it out and see some more. The Stretchy Flyknit upper is made up of at least 20% recycled content by weight. You'll be walking on air and feeling lighter than it. This shoe weighs less than any other model with the Air unit so far. I don't believe that, but we'll check it out. The stretchy and supportive Flyknit upper creates a striking visual that's seamless, breathable, and feels light as air. The first one-piece Air unit to run the entire length of the shoe. It allows for a smoother transition and adds unbelievable cushioning. Seamless collar sculpts the ankle and helps reduce hot spots. So the first thing that's weird is this says that this is the lightest version, but it feels heavier in hand than this one, so let's check it. 10.7 ounces. 9 ounces. So I don't know where Nike's getting their own facts, but this is definitely heavier than this shoe. So I don't know, dude. The 2023s is lighter than the pluses, though. The pluses weigh in at 12.9 ounces. The Scorpions weigh in at 1 pound, and then the VaporMax weighs at 9.9 ounces. So definitely not the lightest VaporMax on the market, but let's go over some of the other things. The first thing is the insole. They said when you remove this liner, you can actually see the unit, and that is fire. That actually makes this way cooler. Let me check the other ones. Yeah, so normally there's a little strobel on the bottom of the shoe that kind of binds everything together, the upper together underneath there. But here it's seamless and you can see the Air unit directly through the shoe, and that is a pretty cool feat. As you see the perforation holes on the liner, I like that. I think that looks really cool as well. And this would probably help it weigh a little bit less also, but this Air unit is cool the way that it is completely visible. That is a really cool updated feature. Now, I don't know what's really changed about the Air unit itself because this single Air unit, as they called it, it looks in pictures like this is the exact same Air unit as the 2021 version. So I don't know what makes it different other than the visible peaking window now. So one of the other things I like about this new updated version of the VaporMax is they took some inspiration off of the Scorpions with this upper. You can see the liner as well as the backside of the tongue. It has a little bit of a furry Flyknit feel to it, and it's kind of like a mock napped suede. It's really nice. It's really comfortable. And the way that they did that on the Scorpions was super nice. And they kind of took that and made the same look on the VaporMax. Personally, I think that they should have done that more on the upper of the shoe as well, similar to what they did on the Scorpions, because that detail was an absolute plus in my opinion. I really, really liked what they did there. So that's the other big change in my opinion. I would say the overall outsole, midsole does feel pretty much exactly like the other VaporMaxes. You do have the clunkiness there. It is not very stable feeling. It is very segmented as you're walking around. Heel toe transition is really choppy because of it. It's nothing like any other $210 model on the market, I'll say that. If you guys are interested in buying these, I'll link them in the description, but I'll also link the previous years if you want to see the prices on those, because those are down to like $139 now, so much, much cheaper than $210. If you've ever wanted to try the VaporMax, it's a better opportunity to get them on sale to see how you really like them or not, and then you can pony up for the more expensive versions and the newer versions if you really like the technology from years past. But leave a comment in the comment section. Are you pro VaporMax or anti VaporMax? It's something you don't like, never like it, or something you've loved the original ones, looks, concepts, feel, everything else in between. This shoe is not revolutionary past anything we've already tried out, but there are some small little changes that they made on the shoe that do make it kind of cool. The napped suede vibe of the Flyknit, very, very nice there as well. It does fit very snug as well. I got a true to size. I know the 9.5 fits me from previous years. It's okay, but it is snug and it's very form-fitting. If you like that look and feel, it is the same as it was before. Not super wide foot friendly in my opinion. Better options on the market like the Invincible runs or the new Nike walking shoes that I just did a video on as well. Both of those are much better from a wide foot perspective. But all in all, if you like the old VaporMaxes, the new one is pretty nice. I do like the updated liner as well as the clear see-through bottom. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the new VaporMax 2023s. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this pair, to be 100% honest. I might get rid of it because if I'm looking for the more comfortable version, I do like the pluses better. The uppers on here are super plush and well cushioned. And I do have the Scorpions and the older versions of the VaporMax that are still really good. But at the end of the day, some nice little small changes that they've made to the shoe to keep it different and keep it fresh and alive, I guess, in 2023. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. Again, link in the description if you want to buy this or the other models of the VaporMax. And appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. Have a good rest of the day, and hopefully see you back for some more content. All right, peace, guys.